How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're on to part 3 of my Oblivion Remastered journey, and we're going to be completing the Mage's Guild questline today. I'll be going through how to join the guild and all of the secret weapons and armours that you can collect throughout the Mage's Guild questline. If you missed the last video, we've done the same for the Fighters Guild. I've left a link to that video in the description just in case. I'll also give my thoughts on the Mage's Guild and how it compares to the one in Skyrim, as that's the first Elder Scrolls game I played. Let's get into the video. Let's start off with how to join the Mage's Guild. You'll need to head to any of the major cities and speak with the head of the guild. Once you've spoken with them, they will grant you membership to the guild, earning you your first trophy for the Mage's Guild questline. Then you'll need to complete quests for each of these guild leaders to earn letters of recommendation. Once you have all of the letters, head to the Arcane University where you'll need to present them to Raminus Paulus, and he will advance you to the rank of apprentice, earning you the second trophy. This should only take you around 1 or 2 hours. The quests are quite simple, and with the use of fast travel you should be able to get them done rather quickly. Now onto the special items you can get from the Mage's Guild. Unlike other guilds, most of these rewards are for reaching certain ranks or completing certain missions. So not too complicated, but some of them may be a little bit tricky. Let's get into it. After becoming an apprentice, you will earn your first special item from the Mage's Guild, which is the Robe of the Apprentice. Raminus will give you the robe as soon as he advances you. For me, the robe came with 6 points of Fortify Willpower on self. The next item you receive will be your Mage's Staff. You get this from completing the quest, the Mage's Staff. You can choose different options for the effect you put onto the staff. Personally, I went for the Fire Staff. The one I received came with 60 points of fire damage on target, which is massive compared to any other weapon that I had at the time. I think any option you choose will be good. No matter what, they give you a sort of quite overpowered weapon. The Spelldrinker Amulet is given to you for advancing to the Evoker rank within the guild, and after you complete the quest, Ulterior Motives. My amulet came with 15 points of spell absorption on self. If you get this at a higher level, it will come with higher stats. Robes of the Conjurer is the reward for completing the quest Vatican's Secret. If you're struggling with the puzzle in this quest, then you need to hit the central pillar with spells in this order: Fire, Frost, Damage Magicka and Fortify Magicka. I'd recommend going as close as possible, because if you have a spell that requires touch, then you'll need to be right next to the pillar for it to work. If, like me, you accidentally used all of the important scrolls in the chest before looking up a guide, don't worry, if you leave the dungeon and wait for 5 days, the chest will completely refill. The robes come with Fortify Intelligence, Fortify Willpower, Fortify Conjuration and Fortify Destruction. Mine had 4 points on each of them. Again, collecting this at a later level will make it have better stats. Wizard's Fury is a spell you receive for completing a quest, A Plot Revealed, and advancing to the rank of Wizard within the guild. The spell came with 3 points of fire damage per second for 7 seconds, 13 points of frost damage and 13 points of shock damage. So it's a pretty powerful spell. Next up we have the Necromancer's Amulet, which is a quest item that you are meant to receive once you complete the Mage's Guild questline. However, for many players it's glitched and you don't receive the amulet, which is exactly what happened to me. But there is a way to keep the amulet during the quest when you retrieve it. You need to equip the amulet and head to the Imperial Waterfront and head to this stone and activate it. Once you activate the stone, you will receive the Warden Key spell, which allows you to open hard locks. Next, get taken to prison. All of your items will be removed, but because the amulet is a quest item, you will still have it on your person. Then you use the spell to break out of prison and recover your items. You'll have the item in your inventory, but it won't be equipped. But you will still have the amulet on and be receiving all of the effects. You cannot take the amulet off at this point, but you can wear other amulets over the top and still receive the same benefits. Unfortunately, I didn't do this, thinking the amulet would show up for me, but I was wrong. From the quest Confront the King, you can loot the Staff of Worms and the King of Worms robes from the King of Worms body once you've defeated him. The robe doesn't have any enchantments, so personally I didn't pick it up at all. And the staff comes with Reanimate on target for 30 seconds. I can't lie, I held the staff for a little while, but personally I just dropped it as soon as I needed space. The final few items you can get are the Archmage's robes and the Blood-Worn Helm. You're also meant to receive the Necromancer's Amulet, but as I mentioned earlier in the video, it is bugged. Let me know in the comments if you was actually able to get the amulet. The robes come with no enchantment, so they're only for show. You'll receive them once you complete the final quest. To claim the Bloodworm Helm, you'll need to go to the Archmage's quarters and check the drawers next to the bed, and you'll find the helm there. The helm comes with 6 points of conjuration. If you're going for a conjuration build, then I'd definitely look at using this helmet. That's all of the special items you can get from the Mages Guild questline. Now onto my thoughts about the Mages Guild and the final trophy. Thank you if you've made it to this point in the video. So the Mages Guild. I was pleasantly surprised with these quests. Now don't get me wrong, there's definitely better items you can get from other guilds, but the story of the Mages Guild was actually really enjoyable, and more importantly it was just better than one in Skyrim. The only annoying part about this one was having to go to each major city for the recommendation letters, but even then the quests were only short and pretty simple. I'm also a big fan of the staff that you get as part of the quests. I think the fact that you get to customise your own staff is quite cool. It's better than other rewards that you get because they're usually just someone random sword that just gets given to you, and you don't get to choose what's on it. It's just given to you. You don't know what's going to be on it. But yeah, that's definitely something I like, actually being able to create your own staff with what you want. I definitely recommend completing the Mages Guild at higher level. I mostly done this one between level 8 and 12, but you can get much more powerful items if you do it a little bit later. And that's always a better idea, which is similar to the Fighters Guild in my previous video. And that's the last trophy for the Mages Guild, and we actually become the Archmage. If you've enjoyed the video, a like would be greatly appreciated, and if you wanted to subscribe, that's even better. Have a great day. Safe.